What is up, guys? Welcome back to the last one of the year, UFC Tampa. So, for the last time, let's get it. Mama, there goes that man. No shave November. No beard, no problems. Because you know what time it is. 7 days of Yanez. Yes, and I, the team captain, checking in. The brand new 7-day shirt. Shirt officially number 3. This one called The Real Ones Will Stay. From the classic Yanez quote, the real ones will stay, the rest will fuck off. So, without further ado, let's get into it. UFC Tampa. Prelim start at 7, main card at 10. Amalie Arena, December 14th, this Saturday. The last one of the year, this Saturday. So without further ado, we gonna jump into the women's strawweight. Josephine Thunder Knudsen versus Pita Lafayette Rodriguez. 8-0 for Knudsen, 9-2 for Rodriguez. Honestly, I have this one going to decision. I looked at their records on both ladies. Have some good ones. I think Pieta has a win over Kay Hansen and Sam Hughes, so that ages beautifully. But I actually have Knudsen with her strength of schedule and everything going on. The edge just went out by decision, which is going to move us right along. So moving right along, we're going to move into Dangerous Davy Grant in the UFC Bantamweight division against the Savage Ramon Tavares. 15-7 for Dangerous Davy Grant. Sorry about that, you guys. 3-2 in his last 5. 10-2, 4-1 in the last 5 for the Savage Tavares. Ramon, actually, as hard as David Grant hits at 135, what we seen him do with Adrian Yanez is 7 days of Yanez. Beautiful boxing. I actually have David Grant taking that one by KO. Unfortunately for Mr. Tavares, but not unfortunately for us Dangerous Davy Grant fans. And we love you, Davey. Good luck here in Florida. See you soon. Next, we're going to move into the women's flyweight division. We have Miranda Fear the Maverick versus Kathy Lynn Horth. We seen Horth fight, I think it was 2 months ago. So this one's a short notice replacement. 16-5 for Miranda Maverick, 3-2 in the last 5, 7-1 for Horth. 4-1 in the last 5. I have Maverick taking this one by decision unless she can get to that clinched position and land some of those vicious elbows that she lands against the cage. I got Maverick by decision. Next, we're going to have Miles Chapo John in the featherweight division, 15-2, 3-2 in his last 5, versus Felipe Jungle Boy Lima, 13-1 for Felipe Jungle Boy Lima, 4-1 in the last 5. Another short notice fight had Miles Johns coming in off that fallout from Cody Garbrandt. I think it was 2 to 3 cards ago. So with the fallout, change of opponent, nothing goes as planned. I originally had Miles Johns over Garbrandt by KO, but I'm gonna take Chapo in this one by decision. So Miles Johns by decision over Jungle Boy, which is gonna lead us up into the featherweight division, men's featherweight, and it's gonna be Woodson, I think it's Charles Woodson, 12-1 versus Fernando Elviente Padilla at 16-5. And I have Woodson with that beautiful boxing that he showed us in UFC St. Louis, taking this by decision. Woodson can finish, but Padilla is really cautious and really calculated. So this should be one of the ones that gets into the hands of the judges, unfortunately. But it's going to be a good one. This is going to be great. This is actually my sleeper fight of the night. And you'll see why. That boxing of Woodson is phenomenal. Speaking of phenomenal, let's move into the lightweight division. Joel El Fenomeno Alvarez versus Drakkar Close. 21-3 for Mr. Alvarez, 4-1 in the last 5. 15-2 for Mr. Close, 4-1 in the last 5. Actually, I had Drakkar Close taking this by knockout, but honestly, I'm feeling the decision because both of these guys are versatile. Both of these guys have great durability. Both of these guys have great stand-up and all of that. So close by decision because nobody's going to sleep, which is going to move us on to the next lightweight fight, which is going to be Michael Johnson, who was one of the one people I could get odds for early like this at a -190 favorite, who was 23-19, 2-3 in his last 5, versus Ataman Azatar, the Bulldozer. He's a +165 dog. 4-1 his last 5, 13-2 overall. So what I have here, because of the speed, the versatility, the durability, the grit of Michael Johnson. I just have Michael Johnson taking this to a decision. After all, he has seen the likes of Poirier, Gagey, Habib, and all of those people. So it's gonna be really hard for some of the new young killers to actually take it to people like Michael Johnson and stuff like that. So get ready for a nice one. This one right here is going to kind of set the tone moving into the main card, kind of get you ready. Go get everything you need to do out the way for this main card, because the main card is going to start with a bang. Moving on to the light heavyweight division, main card time, baby, 10 o'clock. Is going to be debuting to Navajo Sterling, who had that beautiful knockout in Dana White's Contender Series, versus Tuco Tuckers. 5-0 for Sterling, pretty much almost the same track for Tuckers. Honestly, this is going to be fireworks, striker's delight, probably KO tonight, to be honest. But I have Navajo Sterling, who is from Kid City Kickboxing, so Eugene and those guys should be in the building. Navajo Sterling taking this one by KO over Tuco Tuckers to kick the main card off, which is going to move us to my favorite fight in the bantamweight division. Our champion, a champion has been chosen, our bantamweight champion, over here, people, our champion that has been chosen. Adrian Yanez, 17-5, 4-1 in the last 5. Dr. Knockout, the Houston Hurricane, Mr. 7 Days himself, Manny Masvidal. What more needs to be said? I got a shout out from Yanez this week. It's been a beautiful 7 days of Yanez going so far, and it's only Tuesday. We got a lot more to go. We have weigh-ins, we have pressers, we have a lot to do, short amount of time. But Yanez, we are here for it. Welcome to Florida, baby. The first 7 days of Yanez in Florida, and we have Daniel Marcos Soncora. 16-0, 5-0 in the last 5, but that's cool. You haven't seen Rob Font. You know what I mean? You haven't seen the people, but you have had. I've seen him fight. He's good. Marcos is good. There's no overlooking Marcos. Marcos is here. But with that being said, Yanez by KO, baby. Liver shot to the hook. You got this, dog. I see you. Ice cold Dr. Pepper on me after the fight. So hopefully we get to chop it up. See you at the card, bro. Moving along, everybody's favorite fight on this card right now, the one that a lot of us are looking forward to, light heavyweights. Vitor Petrino, 11-1, 4-1 in the last 5. Anthony Smith choked him out with that beautiful jump to Gilly Goose Gang, versus Dustin the Hyanak Jacoby. Dustin the Hyanak Jacoby, 19-9, 2-3 in the last 5. I have Petrino by KO. Jacoby's good, but he's trying to get that loss to Smith back. He's trying to get that momentum back. So I feel like he's just going to walk forward, throw big hands, and get Jacoby out of there in the first, which is going to move us into into a lot of people's looking forward to see how Manel Kopp in the flyweight division bounces back at 19-7, 4-1 in the last 5. You know, getting that L to the undefeated I forgot bro's name. He's in Brave FC now. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He lost a decision to him, and then Buddy got fired. So I have Kopp by KO on this one against Bruno Silva, who is 14-5. So moving along, you have featherweights, Swanson and Quarantillo. 33-2 in the last 5 for Swanson, 29-14. And Quarantillo's 18-6, 3-2 in the last 5. I actually have Billy Q by decision because of his versatility and just how hungry he is. Plus, like somebody pointed out to me earlier, Billy Q is 36, only a few more years of this, so Mr. Q is making a move now. But you got this. I see you there too, Billy, man. You got this. Which brings us into the main event of the evening. Kobe Chaos Covington, 17-4. 3-2 in the last 5 against Joaquin Numanza Buckley, 20-6, 2-3 in the last 5. Honestly, Kobe didn't look good against Leon. I've been watching Kobe strike in his training and all that. Kobe does not look great coming into this fight. Matter of fact, Kobe kind of looks slow. He kind of looks a little out of place and a little out of it. So if he comes in there striking like that, the uppercut that he's going to catch from Buckley is not going to be fun. It's not going to be nice. And he's not going to be conscious very long because, yes, Kobe Covington does push a really high pace. Kobe Covington does wrestle really hard. Kobe Covington just makes people uncomfortable. Yes, all of those things. But all of that is built on his athleticism and his gas tank. And in the Leon Edwards fight, his athleticism just wasn't there. Like, he looked like he was missing a step. Maybe it was an injury, maybe not. But even in the training videos that we're seeing from Covington now, he just doesn't seem to have that pace or that gear that he used to have. So with that being said, how can I go against the Skullet gang, Numanza, by KO? And man, as much as it's been fun this year, we've got Nick Diaz autographs. Oh man, shout out to Ayers Tech, Macy Barber autograph, and the Life Tunes. Man, Adrian Yanez, Rob J. Spec Nakamura, Chaka Toast, Steve No Neck, Sports Talk Show Podcast, Odd Smoker, Dre Miley, the One Eyed Dragon, Javonis J. Ross, Randy the Zohan Costa, Brianna Frost, Halia K. There's a million people I could name, and if I didn't get to you, I am so sorry. But there is always next year. You've all been a major part of the growth. You've all been a major part of this movement, and I'm so glad we could keep this thing going. And we're here, baby. 7 Days of Yanez is here. Okay, Oblique Kick Anto is here. Mama, there goes that man as always. And I will see you guys January 11th, 2025 for the next one. Love, baby.